Ew, what's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, we got an update in the Shakur Sleepvenson situation. Bob Arum's gone in on the fake hood dudes around Shakur Sleepvenson, as I did. Bob Arum, where are my flowers, man? Pass my flowers. What? No one talking about J Prince to the YB brought to your man's attention. I told you, man. All these fake wannabe gangster rapper managers like J Prince, yeah. They be in your ear just talking. But notice this, J Prince, if you're such a boss, yeah, why do you need to work with Shakur Bob Arum for your fighter? Oops, right? If Shakur's such a big star, yeah, and the man holding him back, oh man, you know what? Oh man, if the man holding him back, this big boss J Prince, big $1 million boss, yeah, why don't you put your own hand in your own pocket, dig it out, and put Shakur on? Oops. That's what I don't like about these industry nicks. They always moan, oh man, oh the white man, oh man, he ain't helping none. But then in another video, you'll see J Prince, oh man, this is my Maybach, and I got a $500,000 on the wrist, and I got this on my chain, I'm self-owned, and I'm a boss, and you know, I'm big boss, and this is a 40-inch chain, and you know, I got some light work on my wrist, and you know, my ears flossing 100%. Yeah, you big boss till it comes to bossing up and taking entrepreneurial risk. Yeah, don't be waffling in Shakur Sleepvenson's ear. Oh yeah, Bob Arum, he made the fans walk out. Why would Bob Arum do that for? Mr. Sleepvenson, they've been walking out. Isn't the first time, right? So even when you were under contract, they were still walking out. People were still sleeping. Tim Bradley was still having to sip on his coffee and tell you, man, about it. He's sleepy right now from watching your fight. Anyway, let's get to the bar from Bob Arum. So I did a video the other day. Shakur Sleepvenson went in saying Bob Arum made the fans walk out. Bob Arum made Lomachenko duck him or wouldn't put the fight on. And this is Bob Arum's response. These guys like him don't realise other fighters have a say in things. So essentially, Bob Arum's exposing the fact that he wanted to make that fight. It was to do with Lomachenko. Lomachenko didn't want it, allegedly. Now, why would... I guess no one really wants to take responsibility. So is this a case of Bob Arum just passing the blame to Loma? But, I mean, these guys are promoters. Although promoters do like to keep on to their main stars. But then again, Loma fought Teofimo Lopez. Did Loma think that was an easier fight? Oh, the thing about fighting Shakur is you might lose. You ain't going to get knocked out, though. Loma fought Devin Haney. So I'm kind of struggling to see... I don't see why Loma wouldn't want Shakur. Then again, why didn't Bob Arum make that fight? That's the question. Why wasn't there at least an offer put out? That's the question. I'm not sure why. Why didn't Bob Arum say, I'm trying to make the Shakur fight with Lomachenko, and I haven't heard from Lomachenko's team? Obviously, it's different in business. You have to kind of manage relationships, but I believe in call a spade. Yeah? If I've got two fighters under contract, I'll listen. If I'm running a promotional business, yeah, I'll tell everyone at the front door, hey man, you're under contract. That don't mean that I'm your number one fanboy. Yeah? If I've got two top fighters on my roster, yeah, I'm gonna put it out there to the public. I'm trying to bring you man together, and whoever don't reply, I'm gonna say, hey man, hey fans, hey public, I contacted Shakur's representatives, I contacted Loma's representatives, trying to make this fight. I didn't hear back from I didn't hear back from Lomachenko's representatives, and leave it out there as that. Everyone knows then. The problem I've got is it's all kind of like, oh well, I don't want to ruffle feathers, so I'm just gonna leave it obscure, and everyone can blame everyone. That's whack. Call a spade. If fighter A don't want to fight fighter B, that's what it is. And I tell the fighters that, man. If you're a cornball and don't want to fight, do what you're paid to do, fight the best, then that's what it was. And you need to live. What's the point of being a fraud? If Loma or fighter B don't want to fight fighter A, that's just what it is. You know that, right? It's coming from the fighter after all. So why should I be in the middle as Bob Arum having to cloud why you're not fighting? No, you don't want to fight. That's what you told me. I picked the phone up, you ain't pick it up. Yeah? 10 missed calls. Because you ain't fixing to fight. That's on you. You need to work out with your fans now. Why that's the case. But more time, most of the fangirls, Yeah, same as Tank fan, all the fangirls, Devin Haney fangirls, Tank fangirls, whatever fangirl club, Johnston fangirls, Anthony Johnston fangirls, Tyson McGuinness fangirls, Luke McGuinness fangirls, whatever fangirls you want, they always find a way to justify. Oh no, even with Shakur and Devin, a situation that's pissed me off. That's why I don't have no. That's why I'm not going to come on here and say Lomachenko duck Sleepvenson. Yeah, because Sleepvenson, he didn't want it like that. Yeah. Categorically, one situation which was publicly put out there. Devin Haney offered Shakur Stevenson 25% to fight for undisputed at 135. Shakur Sleepvenson said, "Oh man, that's not enough." Because again, he's got these dusty wannabe manager hood dudes in his corner telling him how much he's worth. Shakur, you're worth what you're being offered. And at that point, you were being offered 25% of the biggest pot of your life, which would have maxed out your highest earnings, and more, kind of, on a greater scale, the chance to be undisputed in one night. What higher value are you looking for? Now, if you had the Tank fight on the table, and you had a choice between Devin Haney for 25% for undisputed, or Tank, I get it, but you ain't have that. Your value is what options you have. What options are the market offering you right now? And at that point in time, Devin Haney for undisputed at 25% was probably 10 times bigger. Who else did he fight? Who did Shakur fight? We don't know. So it's an order of magnitude bigger than that fight was talked about in the last 2 years. What Shakur done in the last 2 years, we don't know. Not nothing at 135. So he held his value. Oh man, you a king. No king, you a king. King. Oh man, they playing with you. Oh man, all that king talk, and what have you done? Foot bums. You're the king of the bums. You put this people, Shakur. Never mind the fighters you fight. You put the public to sleep. You ain't put no fighters to sleep. You put the public to sleep. That's your value right now. You should have been Shakur Sleepvenson should have been chomping Devin Haney's arm off. That was your opportunity to do something and announce yourself on the global stage. Who knows? Even though we know Shakur Sleepvenson don't have no power yet, with Devin Haney's chops, he could have actually got a knockout, right? Unlikely because he can't punch. But if Shakur was ever going to knock someone out, it would have been Devin Haney. No chops have an ass. And Devin Haney, he'd been having flaws. And if Shakur is what he claims to be, I can see things in 3 dimensions. I can see things in 5 dimensions, and you'd have been able to see Devin Haney chops pull back like this, and he chops in the air, and his hands by his chest. Bosh, put him to sleep, but you didn't do that because you were too busy worried about the politics. Yeah, so don't stop blaming everyone else for your problems. You've made mistakes because you got corny hood dudes who don't know nothing. Jay Prince, just another cabal hood dude like Diddy. That's the truth. Another federal informant, allegedly, reportedly. Some people might say. Anyway, it goes on. He paints a picture. So Shakur paints a picture. Everybody is a puppet but him. Wow. Like I can make any fight I want. So Bob Arum saying he wants to make the fights, but he can't make. And that's why, again, Bob Arum should expose the facts. The facts are, I wanted to make this fight, but Lomachenko was scary. That's what he's alluding to. Yeah, because Bob Arum, bear in mind, Shakur Stevenson has left his stable. So at this point, if it was Shakur who didn't want Loma, yeah? Bob Arum would say, what are you talking about, Shakur? We text you about that fight. Bob Arum has no loyalty for Shakur now. So he should be, if Shakur was the one ducking the Loma fight, yeah? Bob Arum would say, you bugging. We offered you that fight, you didn't want it. So the evidence here, people, is actually that Loma actually didn't want the fight, which is sad. But ultimately, there's nothing here. Why would, Bob Arum has no, there's no incentive for Bob Arum to be airing out Lomachenko right now. None at all. If anything, he should be batting for his team, but he's not. So I respect Bob for that. It goes on. Oh, this moody. I swear down, who cutting the lawn at 4? White devil. Do you know what I mean? Pissing me off. Anyway. Everybody's a puppet but him. Here we go. Shakur is listening to pals and strangers on the internet, and it doesn't serve Shakur because those folks have their own agendas and are not versed in the realities of big time prize fighting. Oh, YB, J Prince, here Big Boss, YB, listen, All the J Prince slash fake hood dude rapper sucker offers, yeah. There's a few of you man out there, more time, who think that you see these guys with these big chains on and you think that means something. No. They just sucked off some old shekel, like Diddy did. Lucian Grange, all them old reptile cats. That's what they be doing. Oh man, no, YB, he a strong man. Huh? He stand on his own. He 10 toes down and cock-a-doodle-doo. People, yeah? J Prince, Diddy, they're all the same sect. They be J Prince didn't have his own label. Yeah, or he had his own label, yeah, but a label's at the front. A label, yeah, is like Mayweather Promotions. There's no backing behind that. All the big labels, all the labels have to go through what they call it. There's a certain name in the music industry, but you've got labels, which is just literally a promotional company, and then you've got the infrastructure, like Interscope. Like, I'm not sure, again, but you get the point. Take in Interscope. Interscope is the big boss. Yeah, the big boss. And under the big boss, you have all these Muppets, namely from the culture, who front like they big, oh man, I run my own label. Like Mayweather, or Devin Haney Promotions, Mayweather Promotions. Oh, yeah, I run my own promotional company. But you don't, yeah? Because all you man have to go through DAZN, Eddie Hearns, Bob Arum. You ain't putting nothing on. J Prince ain't putting nothing on. Got his Moody label. Yeah? He working for the man. That's what he doing. No, there's no big boss in it. Yeah? When big Uncle Shakur tells him, hey, J Prince, come hold this. Yeah, come hold this between your butt cheeks. J Prince, he put the phone down and he run wherever Master tell him to go. Yeah, and you best believe he holding that between his butt cheeks. Just because you see a few, you might piss me off. Just because you see a few videos of him on the beach and with a big mansion behind him, sitting there with a big cigar in his mouth, he fronting. Yeah? When Uncle Shakur tell him to come here and hold this between your butt cheeks, he be holding it between his butt cheeks. Same as Diddy. That's a fact. Look into it. 100%. They're not big bosses. They're pretenders. Yeah? And Shakur don't understand that. He low IQ as well. Anyway, so Bob Arum then says, he has some good people around him, but the street people, J Prince, who talk to him don't understand. They don't understand. They just don't. Yeah? They don't understand the realities of the situation. If they did, no, I ain't got nothing against J Prince. But what J Prince needs to do, yeah, you stop bitching and moaning and promote the fight. Say, hey Shakur, this Bob Arum's no good. Let me take full control. I'll take risk on the event. I'll book a stadium. I'll do this. I'll do that. Yeah, stop asking for handouts. These guys want to inject their opinion, but not put no coin up. Where J Prince putting coins up? We don't know. We don't know. It's always Bob Arum or ESPN or someone else who got to put the coins up. And then you got these J Prince a sideman just sitting on the side bitching. J Prince need to keep his ass in the coffee shop with the women just talking, right? He ain't putting no coin up. He ain't taking no risk. Oh, Bob don't do this. Bob don't do that. Oh, ESPN don't do this. ESPN don't do that. Oops. Anyway. I mean, Shakur, he a walking L right now. His fights are whack. His management's whack. And I don't know where he think he going. His best hope now is to get J Prince's best hope is to cling on to Eddie Hearns and again let Eddie Hearns put him on. That's his best hope. Yeah? All this hood talk. Oh man, you know, we kings and listen, J Prince. No king need to go to Eddie Hearns for the life support. No king need to go to DAZN for the life support. That's where you headed right now, at best. Your best case scenario is Eddie Hearns enable you to continue existing, essentially. Because without Eddie Hearns, I don't know where you going. I don't know where you going. That's for sure. Yeah? You need some big organisation behind you. Because you ain't a boss like that. You're just not. If you was, you wouldn't need to talk to Bob. You wouldn't be bitter at Bob. J Prince could come out with his big boss ass, yeah, and say, listen, Bosh, I know Shakur's been held back. Lomachenko, we put a public offer out. I'm backing it 'cause I'm big boss, J Prince. Here's 10 mil, Lomachenko. Come fight Shakur. In Newark. Simple as that. Where big boss J Prince at? We don't know. But if Bob Arum's holding all his value back, he's free now, J Prince. So you put the coin up for Lomachenko. And if J Prince offers Lomachenko 10 mil, yeah, and Top Rank / Lomachenko decline, then that's a pure duck. But until that point, You just another bitch in a coffee shop, J Prince. That's what you are. With some big chains on. Tell it like you're a big bitch in a coffee shop with some jewellery on. Yeah, that you've been bumped on. That's the truth. All that jewellery you see them corny nicks wearing, yeah. You've been bumped. El Shekel, they buy them things for pennies on the dollar. You understand that one there? Yeah? They see you googly-eyed, jocking and jiving, what they call them. They see you googly-eyed, jocking and jiving. You know pigeons, yeah? Pigeons, they crave shiny things. Certain nicks, yeah? And dusty white dudes, they have the same mentality. Oh, it's shiny. Oh, it's shiny. Shine. Yeah? So El Shekel come along, and he buys some diamonds for pennies on the dollar, yeah? Put it in a shiny chain for you, man. Most of them ain't even real. Most of them are just, you have natural diamonds, and then one's made in a machine. You, man, don't know what you're looking at. You just don't, do you? I'm not saying I do, but I'm not the one. Anyway, El Shekel makes these chains, yeah? And all the Chinese cats as well. Johnny Dang or whatever. They make these chains for pennies on the dollar, and they charge you, man, 10 times the price. You're getting bumped. Everywhere you look, you're getting bumped. But yet you big boss. You big independent boss. But everywhere, people, you are people. The only boss these mans are consumer bosses. Yeah? You have to consume at every level from the man. You ain't making nothing. You're just not making nothing. You're not making nothing. Even Michael Jordan, he has to go to Nike. Yeah? Kanye has to go to Adidas. There's no let me do it myself. So that's one of them. I'm not saying it's easy, but listen, someone got to do it. How can Kanye have 500 million and he's still got to go to Adidas? I don't understand it. Make your own things, man. Take your own risk. It's easier to go to Adidas because they've got all the infrastructure, but someone got to make a stand. Someone got to set their own things up. No? Or you just want to be, yes, massa, no massa, 10 bags full massa, please massa, no massa. Indoctrinated. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash a like, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%, not that bad. Stop it.